Well, hope so you don't get the message after that music they'll do inside the program in the show. Send your comments or message to the number 077981981. We continue to look at more issue. The first permanent secretary in the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, Paramount Chief Sadiq Kapua, don't say that the first Minister of Health and Sanitation, Miata Kabo, began instruction for make documents for by 20 ambulance them with Ebola sick within the country. They talk this way, they testify before Justice Biobel George Will. After the commission secretariat be right time for appear Tuesday, February 19 this year for exploratory in nobody's issue. Elizabeth Y. Campbell gets more on this and gonna report.
Inside Court Instrument 64, room number 1, before Commissioner Justice Biobel George Will, Tuesday, February 19, the Secretariat that the Commission be invites the first time permanent secretary na the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, Paramount Chief Sadiq Kapua, for go answer to evidence before the Commission. For sake of waiting one witness, when the chief executive na MPPA Ibrahim Suare be go make inside one matter we get for do with the 20 ambulance and other thing them we get for do with the Ebola effects na the country. February 12, 2019. Usami Suare bin say that the permanent secretary na the Ministry of Health be instruct them for do documentation them.
I was instructed by my boss, the permanent secretary, so my role was just to fix the papers and ensure documentations were done. That was exactly what I did.
Well, from the Chief Executive Ibrahim Suare, the first time permanent secretary PC Sadiq Kapua been start for explain how imposition as PS na the Ministry of Health inside 2014 been turned from the time where the Ministry of Health set up the Emergency Operation Center. Na instruction no more it be the go by from the EOC and the first time Minister of Health Miata Kagbo, where this is say be make it not be important to the ministry.
I say so because when I became permanent secretary of the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, the Ebola virus had struck this country. And so immediately thereafter, structure was put up. The Ministry of Health and Sanitation referred to as the EOC, Emergency Operations Center. The EOC automatically took over my functions as permanent secretary. So the functionality of the permanent secretary were no longer relevant. And so I was only receiving instructions from the EOC, which was chaired by the Minister of Health and Sanitation then, Madam Miata Kagbo.
The chief talked about the 20 ambulance and the over 1 billion loans, where he saying that the first time Minister of Health, Miata Kagbo, been given instruction for do documentation after where then can don't decide that the EOC. He talk all lengthier, so where the state prosecutor OU have been missing, been they ask them but waiting in no but then issue.
Your ministry then contracted for the purchase of 20 ambulances.
The ambulances they are referring to that was contracted by my ministry was not done by myself. I only met the contractor. It was not done by me because we were only given information later on to provide documentation for what they have done already.
And who asked you?
The minister.
Also the contract in respect of the Ebola Center at Keritam. My daughter, I showed the witness a memo.
The memo was dated the 11th August 2014. This was a memo from the Architectural Services Manager, Delphine Korka, who is now late, requesting for payment of 1,760 million dirhams. When requests of this nature come to me, I send them to the minister for approval. And that was exactly what I did. The team that went to Kerry Town, which was headed by the case management director, is Dr. Taki, Donald Bashtaki. They awarded the contract there and then and informed me accordingly of a group called CL Group.
After we the witness, first-time permanent secretary in the Ministry of Health, PC Sadiq Kapua, be done for explain but waiting in no before Justice Biobel George Will. The defense lawyer for the first-time Minister of Health and Sanitation, Miata Kagu, lawyer Yada Williams, been do cross-examine on the witness.
The first set of ambulances that were brought, as a matter of fact, had to be airlifted. Is that correct?
Yes, they did that.
How many occasions were ambulances airlifted apart from that?
That was the only occasion I can remember, because by then I had left. So all the ambulances came, not to my knowledge.
What happened in Parliament when you went there? First day, you said there was an audited report and contained things that were not very complimentary to you and Mr. Swari. Is that correct? I'm not saying what is there was correct.
Yes, exactly. Because they failed to realize that it was not the ministry that really did what they reported. It was the EOC and a host of other officers who were involved in the fight against the scourge. I, being a non-professional in medical science and services, was the only one called. The chief medical officer, who should really have been there, and not me, was not called. They only called myself, Swari, and the Director of Financial Services. Even in terms of payment, I did not sign a loan, or my ministry did not sign a loan. We had 3 signatories to every payment.
And then you're talking about the EOC. Did you ever attend any of the meetings?
They only called me at meetings when there was need to make payments.
Inside this same matter, we get for do with the 20 ambulance them, where the chief executive na MPPA, Ibrahim Suarez say, na one Kausu Kebe bin go buy the ambulance here na Dubai. The funds management specialist na the Ministry of Health, Alpha Umar Ujalo, been present documents where he say, na the email where he received from the director na the Ministry of Planning, Kausu Kebe, inside August 2014.
I received this email from Mr. Kausu Kebe. My understanding was he was at Dubai at the time. That was what he said. Based on the information I had once in a while I sit in the AOC meetings, it was announced that Mr. Kausu Kebe has been requested by the Ministry of Health and Sanitation to go to Dubai and inspect ambulances that the ministry intends to buy at that time. That email was an information forwarded meant for the Minister of Health and Sanitation at that time. In that email, Mr. Kebe was trying to provide an information, from what I understand from the email, that the initial cost of 20 ambulances for $1.1 million was reduced to $1,050,000 based on negotiation they had with the manufacturers. Paragraph 3 said this means that the total required for 20 is $1,050,000, of which we need to have a minimum of 50% to have these guys really go to work. I believe if we up it to 60%, it will move them even faster.
Other witness them like senior manager, advisory risk compliance and information system na the BOD firm of chartered accountant Christian Collins Oluunfumi George talk about the contracts where the past government under the Ministry of Finance been given for undertake the fiduciary service for the management of funds where donor them be they support the government with for the fight against Ebola. Inside November 2014, the chief risk officer na the Salon Commercial Bank, Abdurrahim Mudchajba, be present documents of loans but politically exposed person them. Then witness there, Justice Biobel George will say, he go they call them where they need them bambai. Inside Court Instrument 67, room number 3, the lead defense counsel for the persons of interest, first-time Minister of Works, Housing and Infrastructure, Ibrahim Kemosi say, first-time Deputy Minister of Lands, Ahmed Kanu, and 4 other one them. Lawyer Africano Sise say, them na the defense, not glad with the ruling where the Commissioner, Justice William Anan Atuguba Bingi, February 12, 2019, who said Justice William Atuguba Bin say, Section 150 of the Constitution, not get nothing for do with the Commission in work, and say the Commission legal, for the sake of this make the lead defense counsel, Lawyer Africano Sise say, then go take the ruling in the Supreme Court for make the court look inside the ruling proper one, as he said this now in accordance with Section 125, Act number 6 of the 1991 Constitution of Salone. Inside the cross-examination, where one party defense lawyer Lawyer Alpha Bab in the cross-examine the witness, Alex Vincent, for second client, when I been former management director for Commerce and Mortgage Bank, Ahmed Bakar Kamara. Now this may happen.
Now, are you telling this honorable tribunal that the land is not demarcated?
I'm not aware.
You are not aware. You mentioned that the land is not demarcated, so you are not saying the truth when you mentioned that.
This witness requires the protection of the commission. In what respect? The Lord Counsel is rambling around, going around the same thing to confuse the witness. The direct question was asked. No, but please, Counsel, let me be hard. Please, let me be hard. I'm on my legs. No, let's do it decently at the bar. We have been heard.
Inside Court Instrument 65, room number 2, before Justice Bankole Thompson, where the lead defense lawyer for the two first Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Joseph Samsise and Professor Monty Jones with other one them, lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, been the cross-examine the witness, Amara Aidara Sheriff. The witness say, na the executive management committee be the give fertilizer to farmer them, and the minister them he say be gets the final saying for the farmer them way for benefit from fertilizer, but the state prosecutor Robert Kowa not been tender the document where the first minister them be they use. We be make lawyer Lansana Dumbuya say they no go agree for make them tender the document. Lawyer Dumbuya continue say the commission forgive the document for make it go able read all waiting the witness don't say and cross-examine them. As all this they be, all the three court instruments them don't adjourn to Wednesday, February 20 this year, with support from Yeno Kabia, Mange Mansare, for Radio Democracy. Mina Elizabeth Campbell, the report.
The program where you listen to on midday show and it come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. Send your comment or message to the number 077-981-981. Me when the bring this edition come to you. My name Nasapti Kalon. With me in the studio I get Mamoud Sheriff, Chairman for Salone People's Party, Cedar Washington DC branch. And therefore can talk about the inauguration after they don't elect chairman and other executive body them for that branch in the Salone People's Party. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon, 98.1. Good afternoon, people of Sierra Leone.
Okay, tell people about this SLPP branch with Washington, a little bit background.
Yeah, actually, now Seattle, Washington, we get Washington DC, we get Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
So the Seattle, Washington is pretty bigger than the Washington DC. So me and the chairman, Mamoud Sheriff, me and me executive will work tirelessly for make we get a strong SLPP in Northwest America, because we're not too far from California, but we get like one state between we and California, we're in Oregon. So like we within a strategic side position, because Seattle, Washington are a very big state and economically very strong. Okay. Yeah, because if I know about Bill Gates, my hometown, and then.
So in terms of the Salone People's Party in Seattle, Washington State, let people know that the makeup of this branch with the Salone People's Party. Yeah,
this branch overall, the SLPP in North America, it don't grow. So this one chapter we add to the SLPP chapter, about 3 chapters, and they add in this last election we pass.
That we will not do the?
Yes.
Okay.
But the election we at the talk about, the inauguration we it comes to right now on the 13th of April. Now we national chairman, the whole America. Okay. Now that make we call North American SLPP. So chairman Mr. Mohammed Ba, now in the elected chairman. So we go on the inauguration on the 13th of April.
Okay.
With all the executive then we elected.
So how the old process be like the election? No sound don't get same people here we will go through the inauguration on April.
Well, it been there on Sirac's network live. It been there on Facebook live. So like the process being transparent and clear. So like the election be free and fair, and the program, people will get a lot of people that we go from here when SLPP executives them we been go witness that particular election day, and the program become fine.
So again, Oma we be team up.
We get plenty women.
So almost people emerge as winner for who's kind of different position them also.
We'll get plenty executive members and we emerge, but we get a lot of women as well. We emerge because the gender program, I'm not saying the question they come. So we well balance the gender program because we get plenty executive when our women's then we emerge. And I go on for Leona, excuse me. I go on for Leona follow up on the 13th. It go in our Facebook, it go in our Serix XM channel live. So for Leona follow up, Leona see how beautiful the program go there.
So these people or the executive here on the elect now for the old Seattle, Washington state under the SLPP branch?
No, Seattle, Washington are just one state.
Okay.
Yeah, America will get about 52 states. So
this now for whose branch so now?
This now all over America.
For all over America.
Yes, all over America. The national chairman than for in the entire America.
So what are some of them people that emerge as the winner them, especially the main top executive body them?
Yeah.
For the Salon People's Party.
Well, we get Mr. Chairman Ba, Mohammed Ba, we are the chairman. We in the chairman for the entire United States. Yeah, we get plenty other executives that we are not going to name here, but the executive and plenty because we get secretary generals, we get organizing secretary, deputy chairman, we get plenty executives and we the time not will permit we what's at the time now. Yeah.
Okay, in name now Mamoud Sheriff, chairman for Salon People's Party, Seattle, Washington DC. Therefore talk about the inauguration. No side they don't elect different body them for the All America for the Salon People's Party. You did listen to the program, made the show, send a message or comment to the number 077-981-981. The program now made the show and maybe the bring this edition come to you today. My name na Sapti Kalon. And Mamoud, one thing where people can always worry about any election, no matter how it turn, you get concerned we can come out. How well wanna be make let them other people and know say they kind position you're there out for let people and take part. Let not be say maybe now that they wanna get interest of now they wanna just involve.
Well, we SLPP as a whole a democratic party, and we they go with the principle of democracy. The same practice we SLPP gets na Salon, the same practice we get na the United States. So any position come for run for, if you qualify and you go to run for that position, the position go be announced and everybody go aware for say this position in there. So if you take part, they need to choose side or choose somebody for say now this person we want, not to that kind party we get. So we keep the principle just like Salon,
okay.
The same thing continue in the United States.
So this is the first election ever, or now don't they do this?
No, now after every 2 years.
Okay.
After every 2 years. The reason this election being so interesting and people been want to know about this election because SLPP don't grow in America.
Okay.
So it don't grow.
Now population rate now almost so.
Plenty. SLPP don't grow in America, so they talk to you. Because just imagine 3 other states being added to this election and it don't grow. It don't be all over America right now.
So what's number na your contribution yanda in so far?
A lot. We contribute a lot. Like me, so what's it on before you? Me and the media grew. We have been send plenty messages. We people that know this Mamoud Sheriff have been send audio every day because during the time we get this Public Order Act where they allow let people and talk the truth. Maybe come out, I've been the voice the truth out, I've been give information and to people then. For I help people then get the right information for the election.
So the audio they will be the same now, some job they make good impact or the other way around?
Maybe they really make good impact because I don't listen other programs them during the time and I be listen other program then. Some radio station and send me to play some of me audios them. So it play a impact on the election.
Okay, let me look at waiting people at Ubayanda know about SLPP. Let's just forget about the figure owner don't gain in terms of population or plenty people owner think say don't come on board for joining Salon People's Party in Seattle, Washington.
The population is plenty, and SLPP now no say we strong yonder, and the Sierra Leonean themselves no say we strong, yeah, we strong in America. Even the opposition parties themselves no say we strong here, because how we can do event there, we are the only party we get events at the same date, different location, and all the event in the full. Yeah, like we get them fundraiser, we get event in the same date, the same time, different places, all the full. So now one example, and all the other political parties they're not going to do anything, and because they're not plenty. Okay,
continue for day with we name na Mamoud Sheriff, Chairman for Salon People's Party, Seattle, Washington. A therefore can talk about the inauguration will go be April 13. Also, they don't get chairman another executive body them for the All American and the Salon People's Party branch. If they listen to the program, they show now na time for go inside the inbox and take some of our message them. This one on the water catchment area say all man don't build plenty house around the area. We don't suppress the water, and this has been one big challenge of water shortage in the country. Another one, they say the issue about water catchment has been a challenge for a long time. Those who are in charge to go back to the drawing board and relocate all those people who have built different houses around the water catchment area. Another one say, what a good facility at the hospital. I hope these facilities will be sustainable. This other message where they read inside the program say, how are we sure that the election was free and fair? Some of us were not there. This one say, Mr. Sheriff, you are on the right track. God bless you. This other message again where they read inside the program, they say, thanks to Radio Democracy for giving us accurate report on the Commission of Inquiry. You are the best among the rest. Another text message inside the program here where they read they say so much challenges. All trees has been cut down around all water catchment and the reservoir area. I think a lot need to be done in terms of relocating all those people staying around all water catchment area, because water catchment area should just be with trees and not people living around them. This other message again inside the program where they take the same, Mr. Sheriff, bravo to you guys, but what measures have you put in place to make sure you really sell the party come 2023? Well, I will stop here for now, Sheriff. The few messages will come for you, you go respond to them.
Okay, first of all, America, SLPP in America, we support the new direction, free education on all the good policies then, all the policies then where this government don't put out. And we don't get a fundraiser for the free education, and also we don't play a great role for the inclusion, and also we get a contribution where we make North America for financial contribution. We are the big spender na the diaspora, the North America SLPP. So like we na SLPP, it don't matter if SLPP dey America or SLPP they are the same SLPP.
Okay, so how do
you know? The time too early for say what we don't put in place for the come 2023. We want for let people then patient small, because some people and they not go to see what the good work what the government they do until then just for patient then wait small. But when we come, I can see a lot of changes as we've been expected, and also the news that we've been get back in America have been too frustrating. But where I don't come, a lot of improvements done there. But I want to let people then patient. Even 1 year since SLPP can have power.
Okay, so let's talk quickly how the inauguration get for Talek April 2013.
Yeah, the inauguration just for take place now Texas, Houston, Texas, now Dallas, Texas. So now April 13th, and it just for really colorful and it just for be really organized. Now that make us say I go on for really follow up with the inauguration. Let us see how SLPP unique and big in America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, plenty thank you to you, Mamoud Sheriff, Chairman for the Sierra People's Party, Seattle, Washington, and branch there for talk about the different executive and chairman they don't get for the All American and the Sierra People's Party branch in America, and the inauguration will be April 13. Well, plenty thank you, we be my guest inside the program in the show. Well, I had this edition will left you today. Plenty thank you to Alex Lawrence Gomar and Mike Samula, and to all the one they really did na the technical room we don't get support. Me we don't present this edition of the program. They should come to you this afternoon. My name Nasapti Kalon and Tata.